Hello everyone, this is Mahesh. Welcome back to the channel Data Engineering with Mahesh. In this series, we solve real-time Python interview questions and explain the logic step by step so you can confidently answer them in technical interviews. Today's question is very common in Python coding interviews and data processing scenarios. The question is you are given a list of dictionaries representing sales data. Write a Python function to calculate the total sales amount for each department. This is the input sales data. Each dictionary represents a record. This has departments as well as the amount. So we had to calculate sum of sales by department. There are many ways to calculate this. This is the simplest method. I'm defining empty dictionary here. Result is empty dictionary. For each record in the sales, that means that input set of dictionaries, it will check if the department is there, that particular amount, it will keep on add and it will display the result. Here, else is important. Why? Because we have defined empty dictionary here. Result is empty. In the beginning, if we go here, the electronics department, right? It will come and check if that electronics department is there in the result. First, in the beginning, the result is empty dictionary. So it may fail if you are not using if else here. I'll explain in a bit how it works, why it doesn't work without if else, and alternate solution for this. We'll see that with examples. I'll give a demo. I'm using Visual Studio Code for demos. Now you see here, this is the input, and I'm simply writing the code for each department, pick amount and submit. We'll see whether it will work or not. Okay, Python, and our code is test dot py. I think it is inside Python folder. Okay, so see, we will get key error. Electronics does not found here. To avoid that, we have to use if else. In this case, what it will do, the result set is empty here. It will take first record and the department is electronics and it will check if it is there in the result or not. It is not there. Then it will come to else and then it will pick the amount 200. And next iteration, it will check the clothing and then again it will check here in results clothing is not there, then it will come to else, then one record for electronics, one record for clothing is already there in the result. In the next iteration again it will take this third record and the department is electronics and it will check if the department electronics is already there in the result. Electronics already there, then this amount it will be added to the 200. So that is why we are handling this key error by using if else. There is another method, it's called default dict. Okay. Default dict is a special type of dictionary from Python's collection module. If we import default dict, so we can use simply for recording sales result record of department. This one we no need to use if else statement. So we will run both of these codes and we will see if it works or not. Sales.py. See, with if else it worked. And we will see with the default dictionary module, how it works. Sales. See, with the default dictionary also, it worked. Here we are creating a dictionary where every new key automatically gets a default value that is 0. In the first iteration, it will check the electronics department. If it is not there, then it will be treated as electronics 0. Okay. Then when it is checking electronics, it is already 0. Then add 200. Then for clothing, it is already 0. Then add 50. Next iteration here, electronics already there, 200. Then add 150. Okay. So this is how we can solve this problem. And we'll discuss in detail about default dictionary. Default dict is one of the most useful and time-saving classes from the collections module in Python. It behaves almost exactly like a normal dictionary, but with one superpower. When you try to access or modify a key that does not exist, see, we are defining a result dictionary. It is empty dictionary, right? If there is nothing in it, if we are not using this default module, our code may fail by throwing an key error. So if we import default dictionary and if we define the result using default dictionary int, automatically it will take a default value for each department inside it. So that is the advantage of a default dictionary module. So that's it for today. We'll meet again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and comment your thoughts. Thank you.